Hey y'all, it's Jean. So I'm here decorating some of my little bird inchies that I made. I don't know if you remember, but I made some a while back, and I'm pretty sure I posted them in my Facebook group. But this is the first one that I've done because I needed to know more or less how it was going to work out. So that's our project for today. But before I do that, I just want to take a moment to show you how my mushrooms turned out. So I put them back in their little box, but I think they turned out really nicely. I love the shading on the watercolor. And then I took a pen, a ballpoint pen. I usually use like a Uniball or something. And I put hearts and I put circles. And I also used, these are called graffiti, and they're the large ones. And I really like them better than Posca. And they're probably less expensive than Posca also. But I used the white one to make some white dots. And then on some of them, I actually went back and kind of outlined the dots. But there are my mushrooms. This one, I just love this one. And some of them have skinny stems or round stems, or this is another one that's a favorite, and I don't even know if this is supposed to be a mushroom or a flower, and I love this one. So that's all of them that I made for Arm's Length Saturday. It was kind of a process because I let the watercolor dry, which didn't take very long, but then deciding what to do with each one so that they didn't all look the same. So that was my project and my end result. And now we're playing with bird inchies. Now, to make this little inchy, you're going to need some type of base material, okay? And the reason being is because you have to be able to set that bird image down into the frame, because if you try to build the frame right on top of it, it's going to you're going to lose part of the image. So I'm just going to cut a square here, and I'm winging it, so hopefully it'll end up being the correct size. And I get to use my pinking shears finally. I wanted a pair so bad. And my mom had some, but I think I need to cut this a little bit shorter. Hers didn't work on fabric because they were old and they needed sharp end. Okay, so here's my stick. This time I'm going to measure my stick, but I'm going to cut it with the scissors because I cut it with the X-Acto knife, and it took too long. So I'm going to snap it here. You know, and I'm always talking about mixed media. This is actually considered to be a mixed media project because you're using the wood from the sticks. You're using paper, using fabric, you know, all kinds of things. So when you're talking about mixed media, it doesn't have to be something that you put down on a piece of paper necessarily. But tomorrow is Mixed Media Monday, and I got some new inks, and I want to try a project with you, so I will be here tomorrow. Okay. Hopefully these will be close enough to accurate. Now, I had gone through these bird images, and there's a whole bunch different styles. Oh, this one's cute. I love him. So there's different styles, some more whimsical, some more real life looking. So you can decide which ones you like. But what I did with my sheet is I put it on a piece of watercolor paper. I just glued it on there. And then I used my trimmer to trim out all of the little birds. But I think even if you print this on cardstock, which I did do, putting the backing of the watercolor paper or another harder cardstock just makes them a little bit more durable. And I just was pleased how they came out just like this. So I'm going to start to build my frame. And I'm just going to use, whoa, I'm just going to use my regular glue that I always use, my beacon glue. I know it's expensive glue. I don't go through it that fast to worry so much about the price, but I know some people don't like it because it's expensive, but this stuff glues anything to everything pretty much. That's one of the reasons why I like it, is because I can use it for a variety of things. I hope you guys are being able to see. Let me move this out of the way. My lighting is not that good. Okay, so this one I want to go this way up here, and then the other one, that one is cricket, and the other one we will put going the other way. So it goes this way, and then it's going to fall off of the paper. Okay, I just kind of need to fiddle with this a second, so bear with me a moment. And then this one goes this way. Okay. Sometimes when you're filming and you can't see on top the right way, you have to take a second and readjust. So I almost got the size right on the fabric, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to keep the fabric at the top as the little pinking sheer edge sticking out. And you can see the way that I did this, right? So I kind of staggered them so that it looked like a frame. I'm not going to try to miter the corners. I just, I don't know what this style is called, but it looks nice to me. So now we need to just put our bird in there. Now with this particular frame, it ended up being a little bit bigger than what I wanted it to be. And that's okay, because if you have space around the back of it, you can put things like lace or other trims underneath. I have a piece of lace right here. Let me see. Cut it like this. It's still too big. Let me cut the points off and put it in here. Like this. Still too big. See how I do things? I'm not a measurer. I forget what my husband was asking me to calculate. And I'm like, well, give me a minute, because I just like keep trying numbers until I get the right thing. And they teach kids a lot differently nowadays how to do math, I think, than what I learned. And I was laughing because I saw this thing on TV, no, on a video where they were asking children under the age, I think, of 25 if they could write in cursive. Some of them could. A lot of them didn't know a whole lot about writing in cursive. And actually, my son and my daughter both, they were never taught to write in cursive. So then you can just lay this in here. Get over there, little bird. Lay that in there. Let me get some glue on it. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then, if we want to add anything extra, like I did on this one, where I added a piece of lace and a bulb pin, we can do that. This one, though, I think it needs to have something down in this corner. So here's a little trinket. Let me see if I have another bulb pin handy. Looks like it's too big. Another. Okay, so this is just a little applique I had laying on my desk. And I'm going to add the glue here. And then I like how this leaf kind of curls up Oh, it's probably not going to do that once I put it on the other side. But I'm going to put that right there. And that'll decorate the side of that one. Let me see if I have any bulb pins in here. Scooch over. And then I can hang that little charm. I have a green one. I don't really want green. That's gonna clash. Clash. So I don't know about you all, but I have like lots of things that I want to show you and share with you, and I just feel like sometimes I don't have time to show you everything, but if I do a video a day, I'd be better. But tomorrow I want to do the mixed media because I want you guys to see my new paints and things that I got. And we'll see what we can make with them. Okay, so this is a handmade thingamabobber, so it should, let me see, does this need more glue? Okay. And with these little ball pins, they're big enough that you can add other things if you want to. Here's like a little pink floral bead. And here's another blue bead. So you can add these and it'll still close. So I'm just going to see if I can attach it to the fabric. I don't think that's going to work. So I'm going to attach it to the flower. And, okay, just bear with me while I'm destroying this so I can get the bulb pin on. Whoa, let's go and clip. There we go. So there we have this one. And it's hanging off the end there. And we have two styles. So one that's closer, one that's just set down in the middle. Personally, I like the one that is closer rather than this one. But I can see how this one can kind of be of an advantage because you can put things down on the inside. However, I don't recommend using fabric. It's too flimsy. So for the first one, I used a piece of sheet music. this sheet music is just a tiny bit heavier than copy paper. So if you would decide to make one of these or some of these, you are welcome to do so. And again, I'm pretty sure the copy of these inchies are in my Facebook group. You just click on it and then download it and print it. So that's not a hard process. So now I'm going to show you just some printables that I made recently, some things that I'm working on so you all can see what I do when I'm not actually creating physical art. I'm usually designing something artistic online. So these young ladies, I'm not sure what era we would consider them, but I have been seeing a lot of paper dolls coming out. So that's what these reminded me of. And I have some larger ones, and then I have some smaller ones that you can cut out individually. They all have their dresses on, so I didn't print clothing. But you can print clothing, or make your own clothing. Like you can make her dress different, or fix her up in different ways. So there's another sheet of the little tiny girls. And then I thought this girl was kind of comical, even though she had a longer neck. I just think she needs some pearls. It's so cute. I just love this. So there are pages that you can cut out the image and the florals if you want to, or you can just leave it one page. Here's another sweetie. I love her little cap. And then here's another one. She's so cute. So there are a few that I have printed out. I thought I had a couple more, but I don't see anything else on my printer. So I may have just not printed them all out. But you will be seeing a set similar to this pop up in the Facebook group very soon. Sometimes I make things just for my own personal use, but I think these little dolls are so cute, and they're very easy to fussy cut, and then you can use them for your projects. Just adorable. So that's really all I have for you today. Just a follow up on my mushrooms, my bird frames, printables, and just reminding you that I would love to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of summer so that we can, really dive in and do a lot of fun. So I'll see you tomorrow with Mixed Media Monday, and I hope to talk to you again soon. Bye for now.